Let's get right to it. The first 30 seconds of a cold call, that's the whole game. Most VAs lose here. They sound robotic, scared, or like they're reading a script they don't believe in. The person on the other end senses that weakness and tunes out before you even get to your point. You're an interruption. You have to earn their attention in less than half a minute. Think about how you react to sales calls. You hang up. Your prospects are no different. Your job is to be so compelling and confident that you bypass their defenses entirely. You need to sound like an opportunity, not a problem. This isn't about being polite, it's about being powerful. Your opening is your golden ticket. It gets you past the gatekeeper, whether that's a secretary or the prospect's mental wall. Project absolute certainty, not arrogance, but certainty that you're calling the right person with something valuable. If you hesitate or sound like you're asking for permission, you've already lost. Come in with 10 times the energy and conviction, so how do you do it? Master your opening. Drill it until it's second nature. Don't just memorize, internalize the purpose behind every word. Every word and pause has a job. Get them curious, get them to lean in. Make them think, who is this? This sounds different. I should listen. You're not selling the house in the first 30 seconds. You're selling the next 30 seconds. Master this and you'll be unstoppable. You'll be a deal-closing machine. Forget average. Dominate the call from the first word. The first impression is everything. Make it count. Don't just read the script. Own it. Your energy is contagious. If you believe, they'll believe. The first 30 seconds are your shot. Take it with confidence. Be bold, be clear, and be different. That's your golden ticket. Win the first 30 seconds and you win the call. Now, let's break down how to do it. A script isn't a cage. It's your weapon. Pros internalize scripts and understand the why behind every line. Start strong. Hi, this is your name. I'm calling about the property at 123 Main Street. Don't ask weak questions like, is this a good time? State your purpose with authority. Next, the qualifying question. I know this is out of the blue, but would you be open to considering an offer on your property? This phrase is soft, non-threatening, and keeps the door open. If they show interest, dig for motivation. If you did sell, where would you move next? This gets them thinking about the future and reveals their motivation. Your job isn't to close the deal, it's to close the appointment. Use a confident close. Based on what you've told me, it's worth a quick chat with my partner. Would tomorrow at 4 p.m. or the day after at 10 a.m. work better? Give two options. Assume the appointment is happening. Every line has a purpose: introduction, qualifying, motivation, and closing. Don't wing it, follow the structure. Be direct, be professional, and always move the conversation forward. The script is your roadmap to a yes. Use it to guide, not to restrict. Master the flow and you'll book more appointments. That's how pros win on the phone. Everyone you call is on autopilot, ready to hang up. Your job? Break that pattern. Use a pattern interrupt. Try, hi John, I'm a bit lost here and I was hoping you could help me out. Suddenly you're not a salesperson, you're a real person. Their guard drops, or use specifics. I'm calling about the house on Main Street, the one with the big oak tree out front. This feels personal and forces them to engage. Once you have their attention, pivot. The reason I'm calling is my company's looking to buy in your neighborhood. Would you be open to considering an offer? Pattern interrupt, then value. Simple. Don't be weird for the sake of it. Use the interrupt to get attention, then guide the call. Master this, and you'll get fewer hang-ups and more real conversations. Stand out and you win the first battle. Let's see a winning call in action. Seller, hello? Flat, impatient. VA, hi, is this Mr. Jones? Confident, friendly. Seller, yes, who is this? VA, my name's Alex. I'm calling about your property at 455 Oak Avenue. I know this is out of the blue. Seller, okay? VA, the reason for the call is simple. My partners and I are looking to buy one more property in your neighborhood this month. Would you be open to considering a cash offer? Seller, I hadn't really thought about selling. What kind of offer? VA, that's exactly why I'm calling. Before we talk numbers, if you were to sell, what would be your next step? Any plans to move? Seller, maybe downsize, move closer to the grandkids in Florida. VA, Florida sounds fantastic. Based on what you've told me, it sounds like a good fit. My partner Grant handles all the numbers. Would tomorrow at 3 p.m. or Friday at 11 a.m. work for a quick call? Seller, tomorrow at 3 p.m. works. VA, great, I've got you down for 3 p.m. with Grant. Thanks for your time, Mr. Jones. That's a 10x call. Professional, controlled, and effective. The VA used a strong opening, a pattern interrupt, dug for motivation, and closed for the appointment. No pressure, just confidence and clarity. This is how you stand out from every other caller. The structure works. Use it. Every step is intentional. The goal isn't to close the deal, it's to move the conversation forward. Be the VA who sounds like an opportunity, not an interruption. That's how you win. Practice this flow until it's automatic. The difference is in the delivery. That's a winning call. Your words matter, but your voice is everything. If you sound robotic, you'll fail, no matter how good your script is. All the prospect has is your voice. Make it count. Use vocal variety. Be upbeat and confident when you introduce yourself, sincere when you ask for help, and enthusiastic when you talk about their goals. Mirror their energy to build rapport. Control your pace. Don't rush, don't drag. Speak slightly slower than normal for clarity and authority. Use pauses for emphasis, especially before key questions. Smile when you dial. It makes your voice warmer and more approachable. Don't be a robot, be a human solving a problem. Bring energy and certainty to every call. People respond to positive energy. If you believe you can help, they'll hear it. Your voice is your brand. Make it powerful. 10x energy gets 10x results. Let's bring it all together. Success on the phones isn't luck, it's strategy, preparation, and a 10x mindset. You control the outcome. Set the tone, create the opportunity. The first 30 seconds are everything. Grab attention with confidence. Don't ask for time, show your call is valuable. Use your script as a roadmap, not a crutch. Every line has a purpose, open strong. Qualify, dig for motivation. Close for the appointment. Pattern interrupts and vocal delivery break through autopilot. Vary your tone, control your pace, and inject energy. Smile when you dial. Sound like an expert, not a robot. Your voice carries your conviction. If you don't believe, they won't either. Be so good they're glad you called. That's how you dominate the phones. Knowledge without action is useless. Pros train relentlessly. Your game day is every call. Memorize the script until it's second nature. Practice everywhere. Car, shower, wherever. When you know it cold, you can focus on tone and strategy. Record yourself making practice calls. Listen back with a critical ear. Do you sound confident? Are you using vocal variety? Be honest. This is your game tape. Find weaknesses. Turn them into strengths. Get feedback from someone you trust. Ask for brutal honesty. Would they stay on the phone with you? Would they book an appointment? Take massive action, analyze, and improve. Stop reading, start practicing. That's your mission. Go execute.